Hey cousins, what's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing on this good old Monday? Um, I ain't even prepared, y'all. I ain't even prepared. Um, but what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How everybody doing? Hey twin, what's going on? Shout out to the cousin Kwani. That's my twin though. But yeah, shout out to my moms in the chat. We got some stuff to talk about today, y'all. UMG done put the hammer down. So we got some stuff to discuss. Okay. Because they ain't playing no games with Aubrey at all. So we're gonna go over the documents. I need to find them. Hold on. I think we posted them in the Discord. But I'm trying to get my shit together. If you are new here for the first time, okay. My name is MONIE. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to my cousins who always come back and show love. If you haven't already, please smash this like button. It helps us get into the algorithm and all of that. So if you can, please like this video, share the video if you can on your socials. I would greatly appreciate it. But let's see who up in here. Hey Ash, what's going on? Latrice up in here. We got Raphael. I see some of my familiar cousins, positive vibes up in here. T Bella. Hey everybody. Finally get to hear what the response is. I done missed all the streams today. Yeah, today was an eventful day. I was listening to some people while I was working. But yeah, I need to read these documents for myself. I got bits and pieces and stuff like that. And those pieces I shared on my Twitter. So, hey, Miss Bynum, what's going on? Latrice up in here. T Bella. Appreciate you for becoming a member, Latrice. Thank you. Also, shout out to my mods. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all down. I don't know what the chat is gonna be looking like today since we going over this. Y'all already know the routine. You see something crazy, don't even time them out. Kick them the fuck out. Kick them out. Just kick them out. We not even playing no games today. If they even look like they uttered or typed the wrong text, kick them out. What's up? Just a hog. What's up, cousin? Okay, let me look in this Discord real quick for this document. Hold on, y'all. Because I should have been prepared, but I was running late. So forgive me. Do I look blurry? I feel like I look blurry. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. I think Kristen posted. But where is it? Is the question. One new message. What? What would I do without Kwani? What would I do without Kwani? For real. All right, so we got the goods. We got the goods. Okay? We got the goods. Let me pull it up. Because we're gonna get into this, y'all. Finally, D-Day is here, where UMG has responded to Aubrey and his lawyers. I'm gonna try to make myself a little smaller, you know. Did any of y'all read the document so far? What was your favorite moments from it? I'm kind of petty. It's got a Betty, but who gives a fuck, right? At this point. Not me, of course. Can I zoom in? I need to be up close and personal with the document. That's not what I wanted. All right, y'all. So, what we got here is Aubrey Drake Graham, the plaintiff, versus UMG Recording Inc. Finally, we are here. And they got the table of contents and all of that jazz where they break down each section. We don't got to go through that. Table of authorities. These look like previous precedents, previous cases that they're comparing as to why Drake's petition, lawsuit, whatever it is bullshit, basically. So that's what these are. Let me move this here. Hold on. Now I done got the screen chopped off. Hold on, y'all. Let me put that over here. Let's just zoom out a little. Okay, this look better. So yeah, these are basically like precedents from previous cases. So we're not gonna get into that. We're not getting into that at all. Damn, they got how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different pages with different cases to show that this is some bullshit. That is wild. Goddamn. So here we are. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see this good. So not they started off with a Drake quote, a lyric. They're not playing with him. They started off with a Drake lyric. Am I blurry? Hold on. Why am I blurry? Hold on, y'all. I'm still blurry. Aubrey, why are you hating on me? Thank you, Ash. Appreciate it, Ash. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Because I need y'all to see me good. Hold on. It reminded me of the intro to Euphoria. That's what it seemed like it's given. Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to get this camera right. I was just supposed to talk about this. You still need to talk about it. Lyrically Inclined TV. Seriously, Lee B just got off work. Need the title, click them. The title, clicked immediately. Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to get this camera right, but it's taking so fucking long to load. Why are they hating on me? Who I done pissed off? All right, am I back? Am I good? Okay, cool. So they UMG started off with a lyric, y'all. They said, "Yeah, I want it all. That's why I strive for it. This me, you'll never hear a reply for it. Drake on successful plaintiff. Drake, one of the most successful recording artists of all time, lost a rap battle that he provoked and in which he willingly participated." Hold on. That he willingly participated instead of accepting the loss like the unbothered rap artist he often claims to be. They say he not as unbothered as he likes to pretend he is. That nigga is very bothered. He has sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to solve his wounds. Plaintiff's complaint is utterly without merit and should be dismissed with prejudice, meaning this shit should not be able to be brought up again because it's bullshit and he's wasting everybody's time, basically. So they're giving us a little introduction. They're giving us a little history. And I love the fact how they made it very clear, nigga, you lost. You lost the battle. So, introduction. In the spring of 2024, two of the most popular recording artists in the world, Kendrick Lamar and Aubrey Drake Graham, engaged in a high profile rap battle. Over the course of approximately 2 months, they exchanged in increasingly vitriolic and incendiary diss tracks. And if I stumble over some words, let's make a disclaimer. Because I saw how y'all was doing Curtis King earlier today. If I stumble over some words, don't try me. Aquila in the B. Excuse me. Give your cousin some grace, okay? Sometime responding, they exchanged increasingly vitriolic incendiary diss tracks, sometimes responding within hours of each other. Drake encouraged the feud. Again, they making it clear. Drake is the one who encouraged this shit. It was him. For example, when he felt Lamar was taking too long to respond, Drake released a second recording in which he goaded Lamar to continue the public rap battle. Lamar did just that. And collectively, Drake and Lamar released a total of 9 tracks taking aim at each other. So what's that, y'all? That's push-ups, that's tailor-made, that's the parody song that was from Take Care. I forgot what it's called. But he ended up deleting it, and a lot of people don't know he released that. He did Family Matters, and then he did the Heart Part 6. So that's 5 songs from Drake. And then we had Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. So Kendrick only put out 4 songs. So that's 9 in total. Multiple commentators declared Lamar to be the winner of the battle. They said, let's make this clear again. He lost. Yes, Buried Alive remix. Thank you, Ash. Also, thank you, Riley. Not Like Us. Uh, Not Like Us is the subject of the complaint. The recording and music video were released by Lamar through defendant UMG on May 4th. That's a bit of a typo because the music video was not released on May 4th. The recording was, but the music video wasn't. I think the music video was released on July 4th, actually. But anyway, Not Like Us was a massive commercial and artistic success. The record was the best-selling recording of 2024. They said, let me just show you how successful and how hot this song was. Let me just run off the awards this nigga won. The record was the best-selling rap record of 2024 and won the Grammy Award for Record of the Year. And the accompanying music video won the Grammy Award for Best Music Video. The song Not Like Us won the Grammy Award for Song of the Year and has become a ubiquitous cultural phenomenon, among other things. And that's proof. We see it all over TikTok. We see all different types of cultures, all peoples from all walks of life, white, black, Spanish, Asian, Indian, old, middle-aged, babies. These babies don't play about Kendrick Lamar now. These babies will fight you over Kendrick Lamar. So that song, Not Like Us, that's a certain somebody wants to claim as this divisive. No, a cultural phenomenon. Among other things, Lamar performed the song at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show to a record audience, and Saturday Night Live parodied it in its recent 50th anniversary special. I don't think I saw the SNL parody. Did y'all see that? I don't think I saw that. Not Like Us, like all of the recordings in the feud between Drake and Lamar, and like the many notorious diss tracks throughout rap's history, consists of a series of this is the word that was fucking Curtis up. You know what? I'm not even gonna fuck it up. Hyperbolic insults. I guess that's how you said it. I don't know. Drake has been pleased to UMG, and I just love the fact that they're giving also like a history lesson on rap, because apparently Drake doesn't know the history of rap and rap battles. Drake has been pleased to use UMG's platform to promote tracks, leveling similarly what the fuck? Attacks at Lamar, including most significantly that Lamar engaged in domestic abuse, and that one of Lamar's business partners and managers, Dave Free, is the true father of Lamar's son. But now, after losing the rap battle, Drake claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. Say it again, UMG. UMG said, you're the one who made allegations first. You're the one who defamed Kendrick Lamar first. Now that the rabbit got the gun, you got a problem with it. Drake that claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. It is not. While the complaint focused almost entirely on Not Like Us, it disregards the other Drake and Lamar diss tracks that surrounded Not Like Us, as well as the conventions of the diss track genre, and thus critically ignores the context of the dispute. I am so glad they said this. Because if you were not paying attention, to this battle, you would think that Kendrick Lamar just punched Drake in his face for no reason. Like, if you had no idea what was going on, you would think Kendrick Lamar just walked up to Drake and just slapped the back of his head for no reason. Based on the way the documents are presented by Drake and his lawyers, which is fucked up. Because this was an entire rap battle, a rap battle that you decided to engage in. You're making it seem like Euphoria and Not Like Us came out of nowhere. And that ain't cool. That's not honest. And you should not be able to get away with that. Y'all better not be laughing at me. Because I'm sensitive. Okay. Nah. But I'm glad they put that in there. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I? I lost my. Ignores the context of the dispute. Assessed in context, as it must be, not like us clearly conveys non-actual opinion and rhetorical hyperbole. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? Hyperbole. Hyperbole. Diss tracks are a popular and celebrated. Not that word fucking all of us up. That's crazy. I got beef with hyperbole. I got beef with hyperbole. That's fucked up. No, I said there it is. I'm crying. So weak. Oh my god. Um, I'm so weak. Okay. Anyway, so UMG basically said, assessed in context as it must be, not like us clearly conveys non-actionable opinions and rhetorical hyperbole. Diss tracks are a popular and celebrated art form centered around outrageous insults, and they would be severely chilled if Drake's suit were permitted to proceed. Drake also alleges that Not Like Us constitutes second degree harassment. This man said he's been harassed. The bulls are still the bulls are still hyper, but sues under a criminal statute that does not prescribe speech and has no private right of action. He said you're not even they said you're not even filing the lawsuit under the correct statutes. Nigga, get your shit together. The fuck? How you gonna sue and you're not even filing under the right statutes? If there is one to file under. Finally, Drake claims UMG's promotion of Not Like Us violates New York general business law, but fails to allege any of the elements for that claim. They say you saying stuff, but you not providing any facts. Remember, you said in the song, "All my shit is facts." UMG said, "Well, where's it at? Present it. Show me. Show me." Notably, less than 3 years ago, Drake himself signed a public petition criticizing the trend of prosecutors using artists' creative expression against them. Not they pulled the file and said, "Ain't this you? Ain't this you?" They say you just filed a public petition criticizing the trend of prosecutors using artists this creative expression against them. Now here you go a year later trying to do the same thing. Which one is it? Is it Uchi Wally or is it one Mike? Is you a punk ass bitch or you want to fight? Which one is it? It can't be both. UMG's request for judicial notice. C. Okay, that's I guess one of the footnotes. As Drake recognized, when it comes to rap, it I guess this is his quote. The final work is a product of the artist's vision and imagination. Drake was right then and is wrong now. They say you got it right last year, but you got it wrong now. You got it wrong now. The complainant's unjustified claims against you and me, UMG, are no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his unsuccessful rap battle with Lamar. The court should grant UMG's motion and dismiss the complaint with prejudice. Again, they said dismiss this shit and stop wasting everybody's time and make sure he can't bring this up again because we tired. We are so tired. Imagine how tired we are, is what they said. And I don't blame them because he's literally just wasting everybody's time. Like I said earlier, Drake and his lawyers were intentionally leaving out the fact that he and Kendrick were in the middle of a rap battle. And then my thing is with his fans is the fact that him and his fans like to pretend first person shooter was not a diss on Drake's part. Like Drake intentionally isolated Kendrick in that song. While Cole is on the other end mentioning Kendrick, talking about, oh, we the big three. It's me, Cole, it's Drake, and then it's Kendrick. But where you have Drake intentionally isolating Kendrick, talking about, oh, what did he say in those lyrics? Basically, he basically ignored the fact that Kendrick was mentioned. He basically ignored the fact that Kendrick was mentioned. I can't even remember the exact lyric. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Let me see, because I wanna make sure I quote this nigga right. Mm-mm. I think I posted it. Here we go. Here we go. It says, who the GOAT? 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 Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that act bad from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole talking about him and himself. The whole time, Cole keep bigging up Kendrick. So you intentionally isolating him, knowing the fact that y'all don't have beef for a long time. Like, why would you do that? On top of the fact that we've been shooting at each other for years. And then you have the audacity to ask for a feature request. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know we got some shit to address. You knew what you were doing in that song. That's why Kendrick Lamar responded the way that he responded. And his fans like to deny it, but we all know the truth. We all know the facts. We all know the facts. Um, Speaking of facts, statement of facts. Um, what is this? It looks like they're just giving a background of who's all involved. The parties defending UMG is a global music company. UMG represents artists. Drake is a internationally known rap artist. Drake signed with UMG through UMG's Republic division in 2009 and extended his contract in 2022. That's very important. Extended his contract in 2022. Y'all remember, he was in the process of having negotiations when he decided he wanted to get into a rap battle with the fucking psychopath. Remember that. Just remember that. UMG also represents Lamar through UMG's Interscope division. Lamar is a highly successful rap artist in his own right. Drake and Lamar engaged in a vitriolic rap feud. Not like us. The recording at the center of this action was released as part of a rap beef between Drake and Lamar. We know that the artist who reportedly traces its origins back more than a decade. Okay, UMG, give us the facts, UMG. Okay, give us the facts because there are some people who believe this shit just spawned out of nowhere. There are some people who think this shit just spawned out of nowhere. No, UMG said no. Let's go back to day one. This shit has been brewing for more than a decade. If you were a fan of hip hop, you knew what was going on between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. If you actually paid attention, like if you were on the scene and you paid attention, you knew. But for the average casual person, they didn't know what was going on. Right? This is brand new for them. And see, yeah, UMG even says it, but broke into the public domain in early 2024. That's a fact. When Drake and Lamar began trading diss tracks, sometimes within the same hour. Drake and Lamar's feud was not unique in the world of rap. Rap feuds where artists trade diss tracks insulting each other have existed pretty much since the beginning of rap. This is not new. This shit started in the 90s. This is basically a fucking element of being a rapper. And I don't even mean it being in like a derogatory way, because people who rap, they would just do it like on their corner when they hanging with their people, you know, when they at the lunch table, you know, beatboxing, sharpening a pen, basically. It ain't always negative, but you have to know how to battle. It's a part of hip hop. It's a part of rap. A number of story feuds have occurred throughout rap history, including the Roxanne Wars, involving Roxanne Shante and the rap feud group UTFL. Love this for Roxanne Shante for getting some respect. I look at this as respect because she was young, if I believe right, when she did this. When she called out those dudes, she was young. She was like a teenager, and she was fucking them niggas up, and they was mad as hell. I didn't live through that, but I think I saw her documentary on, or her movie on Netflix, and it was fire. And I've seen like the old footage of her or whatever. But shout out to her for getting the nod in this, because this is history. This is rap. This is a lesson for you, Aubrey. As well as feuds between Nas and Jay-Z, Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, and Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. I think they intentionally didn't put Tupac and Biggie in here based on how that ended. Who the fuck is someone is someone spamming? If someone is spamming, please kick them out. Thank you. Appreciate it. Not so they say Nas and Jay-Z, Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, and Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Drake is a prolific rap feud combatant. Having trade, they say he do this all the time. They say he do this all the time. This is nothing new for Aubrey. So why he acting brand new and like he don't know how this go is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. They say he been here before. Plenty times. That is hilarious. Hold on. Let me get the sentence right. Drake is a prolific rap feud combatant, having traded diss tracks with a number of artists, including Pusha T and Meek Mill. They say, remember when you participated in this? Remember when you had fun with Meek Mill? It wasn't much fun with Pusha T. You ain't have fun during that time. But remember when you had fun with Meek Mill? And all that showing off you was doing? They mentioned back to back your hit record at the time. It ain't a hit record like Not Like Us is, but you had a hit record too. Drake diss track in the Meek Mill feud. They also cited W Freestyle, lyrics, Drake diss track, and Pusha T feud. The public feud between Drake and Lamar traces back to October 2023, recording First Person Shooter. Just like I was saying, at this point, just call me to write the document. At this point, but like I was saying, this shit goes. It's currently what we got the tracks we got. First Person Shooter was the start, but for everything, it dates back to a decade where Drake and J. Cole, in which J. Cole rapped that he, Drake, and Lamar were the big three, the top three rappers in the industry. In response, Lamar appeared on March 2024 track Like That with artists Future and Metro Boomin, in which he rejected the notion that Drake and J. Cole were his equals rappers. Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga bum. I'm really like that. Okay, anyway. Drake responded in April 2024 with the track Push Ups. So you knew what it was, Drake. You knew what the fuck was going on, Drake. You knew what time it was. You responded with Push Ups, which was they made it clear distributed by UMG. So you used us to go at Kendrick Lamar. Ain't that funny? The recording takes aim at Lamar, insulting, his height. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? And Pipsqueak pipe down. You ain't in no big three in his career. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hands. Your last one, brick. You really not on shit. And I'm at the top of the mountain just to have this talk with your ass. I had to hike down. Now, this part, your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. Complete lie. Not true. And honestly, because Kendrick Lamar's first number one was the Bad Blood remix with Taylor Swift. And to be honest, you can say that song is Kendrick's song because Kendrick had two verses on that song. She only did the chorus and the bridge. So that's fucking Kendrick Lamar's song. But I will shoot Drake some bail. I think UMG or the lawyers, whoever put this together, they made an error because this lyric wasn't towards Kendrick. That lyric was towards Future. Because he was responding to Future saying Drake was his number one fan. So they messed up right there. They messed up on that part. But that's okay. It ain't nothing too crazy. Hold on. Shout out to the cousin Raphael with the maintenance fees. Yes, cousin, pass the collection plate around. Appreciate you. But yeah, I think that's an error. That bar was definitely for Future. But your last one, Brick, you really not on shit. And I'm at the top of the mountain just to have this talk with your ass. I had to hike down. More short jokes, corny as fuck. Like, nigga, where the bars? You talk about this nigga's height. Corny, tomato. Corny. He also encouraged the feud, stating, in that fucking song, y'all did not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot. Now I'm heating up. So you know it was go time, Aubrey. You know it was go time. So why are you and your lawyers pretending like Kendrick Lamar just walked around the corner, saw you, and just punched you in the head? No, y'all been going at it for a decade, for years. 4 years. And let's be clear, y'all. Let's talk about the timeline. Let's talk about the timeline. Control Control dropped, right? Mr. Aubrey felt some type of way about it. He's going in all these interviews, crying, pulling his hair out, whining, doing all the things that he's doing. He on ESPN kicking Kendrick back in to the point he was kicking his back in so bad that he asked for the replay of the tape and told ESPN, y'all cannot release this tape. And if you release this tape, I'm refusing to host the ESPYs. He was hosting the ESPYs that year. And he said, if you release this tape, I'm not hosting the ESPYs. Manipulative as hell. He in interviews with Angie Martinez got to break down to him that this is about pushing your pen, strengthening the genre, everybody motivating each other. That's all this was, but you still took offense to it. Kendrick Lamar got fed up and did the BET freestyle. At that point, he was pissed off. He was done. But let the record reflect. It was Aubrey who released the first diss track on wax with Worst Behavior. It wasn't Kendrick. It was Aubrey. He threw the first rock when he released Worst Behavior. So let's be clear. Now that we got that clear and out the way. Then seemingly impatient. So let's go back. He also encouraged the feud. Then seemingly impatient with the time it was taking Kendrick to respond, Drake released Tailor-Made Freestyle on Instagram. So he dropped push-ups, he dropped Tailor-Made, said Kendrick was taking too long. He on Instagram doing countdowns. He on Instagram popping it. He wanted all the smoke. Had academics doing countdowns. Oh, Kendrick Lamar, 16 days, no response to Kendrick Lamar. From Kendrick Lamar. You got Chubbs feeling himself with his chest out. Tell that little boy to drop, but he know better. You in the comment section under posts from about DJ Head talking about use me as they have nothing to drop button. That was you. Remember when you were having a grand old time? You was loving it. You was enjoying yourself. You had the binoculars. You was looking for Kenny. You was looking for him low and high. What he said, why aren't you in the booth? You asked Kendrick that. You said, why aren't you in the booth? The recording, Drake released Tailor-Made Freestyle on Instagram. The recording used artificial intelligence to make it sound as if the voices of deceased rap icon Tupac Shakur and rapper Snoop Dogg, his goofy ass, are rapping Drake's lyrics. In their voices, Drake taunts Lamar for the delay. More notably, for present purposes, Drake urges Lamar in the voice of Tupac to talk about Drake liking young girls on Lamar's next track. Not that they using all his lyrics against him, and rightfully so. Kendrick, we need ya. We need ya. West Coast savior. Engraving your name in some hip hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. Fuck this Canadian light skin dot. We need a no debated West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift for me. Heard it on the Button podcast. It's gotta be true. Nah, 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 nah. Not this time, nigga. You following through. Mm, crazy. In the voice of Snoop Dogg, Drake then calls on Lamar to release a new diss track. But still, you gotta show this fucking owl who's bossed on the West. Now it's a time to really make a power move. Because right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan of how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Are you out of moves? Mm, that's crazy. UMG said, and in his own voice, UMG said, and in his own voice, Drake raps. Since like that, your tone changed a little. You not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feels like you kind of removed. You trying to let this die down. Nah, nah, nah. Not this time, nigga. You following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking you so long? We waiting on you. Oh, Aubrey. Aubrey. What the fuck? Aubrey? Oh my God. Lamar responded with 2 tracks, Euphoria, released by UMG on April 30th, followed by 616 in LA, released by Lamar on Instagram on May 3rd. UMG said, I ain't even released that one. He released that one himself. Lamar raps of Drake and Euphoria. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. A pathetic master manipulator. I could smell the tells on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. He criticizes Drake's music. I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. Attacks his use of Tupac's voice in tailor-made freestyle. I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make pop turn in his grave. Attacks his parenting. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. And insult his character and racial identity. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. What is it? The braids? I said, nigga, your braids too tight. Your braids are too fucking tight. You're tripping. You're tripping. Lamar insults continues in 616 LA, where he raps about the member of Drake's OVO team are disloyal. I fucked that whole sentence up. Lamar's insults continue in 616 in LA, where he raps that members of Drake's OVO team are disloyal. Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Drake responded approximately 14 hours later on the evening of May 3rd with the track Family Matters distributed by UMG. The track is a scathing attack on Lamar, laden with hyperbolic slurs. Drake attacks, amongst other things, Lamar's authenticity. Authenticity. Jesus Christ. You just acting like an activist. It's make believe. Mocks his height. He always said I overlooked him. I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny's head no matter what I say. State that Lamar cheats on his fiance. Why did you move to New York? Is it because you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't want to make her your actual wife? I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening, right? Because we know the girls that you actually like. Your darkest secrets are coming to life. Aubrey. And asserts that one of Lamar's children was fathered by one of his business partners and managers, Dave Free. Your baby mama's captions always screaming, save me. You did her dirty all your life. You trying to make peace? I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Free. Don't make it Dave Freeze, because if your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty fucking sense to me. This is so Real Housewife of Atlanta coded. You such a messy ass bitch, Aubrey. You are so messy. You are so messy. Drake also raps that Lamar physically abuses his fiance, stating, when you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense because she bigger than you? And they hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact you beat on your queen. The recording also makes various other allusions to violence, including gun violence. They say he out here toting them. They say he toting them. Okay. Drake opens that he has emptied the clip over friendlier jabs and asks which one of my so-called niggas need a shell from the clip, and raps, come get this ass whooping. I'm handing them out. The track closes with Drake stating, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. There's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to hide. Multiple gunshots also sound at various points in the recording. UMG said, Your Honor, he's a shooter. He claims to be a shooter, Your Honor. That's what he said. He claims to be a shooter, or he got shooters. So why is this nigga scared of a little what? Why are you scared? If you okay. What's a little what gonna do? If you all right. Lamar responds with two more back-to-back tracks. Meet the Grams, followed by Not Like Us. And Meet the Grams, released approximately 30 minutes after Family Matters. That shit is still crazy. That shit is still crazy. How Drake dropped Family Matters and this motherfucker came 30 minutes later. It said, Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that that man is your father. Let me be honest. Lamar directs his insults to various members of Drake's immediate family and to Drake himself. Hold on. D. Perry, shout out to the cousin for the donation. Attorney and K. Dot stand here. I would have given my right arm to be on this case. You can tell the defense had some fans helping. Probably the attorneys themselves. Good job through this document. Thank you, cousin. Cousin, email me. If you are an attorney, email me. Let's get you on a channel to discuss this. If you would like, of course. If you would like. That's up to you. But back to this document. What is it? His immediate family. Not Like Us was released on May 4th. Like the diss tracks before it, Not Like Us consists of hyperbolic insults. Am I doing it good? Am I getting hyperbolic off good? Lamar called Drake's names. What you troll? Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? And it was God's plan to show y'all the liar. Mocks Drake's OVO brand and image. What OVO for? The original option? Pussy. They are funny. Storm, please. I'm doing the best that I can. Okay, Storm? I'm doing the best that I can, cousin. Hyperbolic. Y'all gonna take it for what it is. And y'all are gonna love me and I'm gonna love y'all. Thank you. And what is the owl? What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. You can't forget the go. You can't forget the go. What they trying to say? This is a threat to violence. You think that they gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop, nigga. And he canceled that shit. He canceled that shit. Attacked Drake's personal relationships, including alleging that Drake had relations with rapper Lil Wayne's girlfriend. Fucked on Wayne girl while he was in jail. That's conniving. Then give his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. And calls him a fucking colonizer, inferring Drake exploits other artists for fame and financial benefit. Taking up Drake's invitation in tailor-made freestyle to talk about Drake liking young girls. Lamar also makes various statements at issue in the complaint, including, say Drake, I hate you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talks to me and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them. And why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. He also raps, and Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. And states, and your homeboy needs a painter. That predator moving flocks. That name got to be registered and placed on their little watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of watch. Drake responded the following day with the Heart Part 6. There, Drake doubles down on his statement that one of Lamar's children was fathered by Mr. Free. And why isn't Whitney denying all the allegation? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. And like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. First of all, why isn't Whitney denying all the allegations? Because she's not a fucking public figure. She's a civilian, you dumb bitch. Why the fuck would Whitney be responding to you? That's what she got her man for. Whitney said, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to take care of my kids and my man going to handle this shit. And what did her man do? He handled the shit. She ain't got to get up and get in men's business, even though you talked about her like a dog. You called her a whore. Said she don't know who her baby father is. Said she get her ass beat. She don't got to respond to your weirdo ass and your herd of brain dead incel bastard fans. That's why she's not denying the allegations. She said, my man handled that. My man got this. period. And it reiterates his claims of domestic abuse. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. Drake states that he expected alleged defamatory statements and not like us. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok's videos you collected and dissected. What the fuck are you talking about, Aubrey? What are you talking about? Kendrick did not bring up Epstein. Kendrick brought up Weinstein. And what are these TikTok videos you got? Because we didn't see them. So why are you exposing yourself? And denies them. Only fucking Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice at no teenager. No, you just fondled them. We saw you on video fondling one, a 17-year-old. Kendrick Lamar also didn't mention Millie Bobby Brown. You did. You brought her up. Why would you do that? Why would you put this young girl at the time in this rap battle when nobody mentioned her? Why would you do that? You've repeatedly told on yourself. The track also contains further references to violence, including I'll slit your throat with the razor. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass is in extreme danger. First of all, you don't have to stuff bullets in a chamber. They go in one by one until they're full. And once they're full, you can't stuff anymore because there's no other space. Like it literally just stops. So you don't have to stuff bullets in a chamber, Aubrey. You would know that if you probably loaded a gun before. I'll slit your throat with a razor, but you scared of a little wop, 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 wop. You scared of a little wop, 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 but you busting guns. You Katie got bands out here. You waving your pistol around. And you slitting niggas' throats with razors. But you scared of a little wop, 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 wop. You scared of a little wop, wop, wop. That's crazy. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't understand. I don't understand. C. Not Like Us is a massive commercial and artistic success. Lamar is widely perceived to have won the rap feud. This is like their fourth time making it known. They said Kendrick won, Your Honor. Kendrick won. Did you know Kendrick won? Kendrick definitely won, Your Honor. I do think Kendrick, what is that? Ultimately, I guess this is articles or something they're referencing. They got a New Yorker article. Has there ever been as clear a loser as Drake? They said I got all these articles, Your Honor, and they all say that nigga lost. They all say that nigga got his ass whooped. Not Like Us has also been a massive commercial and artistic success. It has been heard or viewed nearly 6 billion times. It was the best-selling rap song of 2024. Before that, though, they got a footnote on Mr. Baka Not Nice. Mr. Baka Not Nice refers to OVO member Baka Not Nice, who was arrested in 2014 on human trafficking and assault charges and convicted of assault in 2015. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. They said, Aubrey, you didn't provide any proof in your lawsuit, but we're going to provide proof in ours. We're going to provide facts in ours. Before we continue, cousins, if you haven't already, please smash the like button for me. I would really appreciate it. Y'all know it helps us get into the algorithm. Our family is growing. I'm getting more new cousins every single day. I think we're over 16K now. So we're almost there to 20K. We on our way. Um, so yeah, if you haven't already, please do me the favor and smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And share the video too on your socials. So they're talking about Not Like Us. It set multiple records, including most single day streams for a rap song in the US, the fastest song to reach 300 million Spotify streams, and the most streamed song in a 7-day period. Within the first week of its release, Not Like Us debuted at number one on the Billboard Hot 100 and ranked first on YouTube's weekly top music video charts from July 4th to August 8th. It has maintained its popularity. On October 7th, 2024, Billboard reported that the recording had reached 45.4 million in total audience impressions on the radio. It has also been used in over 1 million videos on TikTok. Rolling Stone deemed it the biggest moment in music this year. The song, recording, and video of Not Like Us were collectively nominated for 5 Grammys and voted on by over 13,000 music industry peers. They said, be clear, 13K people in the music industry said, yeah, Not Like Us, song of the year. 13,000 people. Not two, not five, not 10, 13,000. They said it's a hit. It's an organic hit. Aubrey hasn't had one of those in a long time. It was nominated for 5 Grammys, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, Best Music Video, and won in all 5 categories. All right, so that was their background summary. Their argument. Do I want to read that? Legal standard: to survive a motion to dismiss under Rule 12b-6, a complaint must plead enough facts to state a claim to relief that is plausible on its face. So basically, they saying that nigga ain't providing no proof. He ain't provide anything. Ain't no facts. We need facts. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. It looks like they're just providing other precedents of other cases that were kind of similar. Courts in this district have observed that there is particular value in resolving defamation claims at the pleading stage so as not to protract litigation through discovery and trial, thereby chill the exercise of constitutionally protected freedoms. Okay. They said Drake fails to state a claim for defamation. Drake, who had no concerns using UMG's platform to publish slurs about Lamar during their rap feud, now claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. They say you could use us. They say you could use us to push Family Matters, to push push-ups, to push Taylor Made. You had no problem using us to get that shit off. But you want us to put a muzzle on Kendrick Lamar? You want us to stop Kendrick's artistic expression to please you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. They said Drake had no concerns using UMG's platform to publish slurs about Lamar during their rap feud. Now claim that Not Like Us, who also was used through UMG, is defamatory. These allegations, which are directly aimed at chilling legitimate artistic expression safeguarded by the First Amendment in New York law. And then they just name the president. Drake fails to state a claim for defamation because Not Like Us conveys non-actionable opinion and rhetorical hyperbole. I don't know if I said that right. Not a fact. And because Drake cannot adequately allege that UMG acted with actual malice. To succeed on his defamation claim, Drake must establish one, a defamatory statement of and concerning the plaintiff, two, publication to the third party, three, four, falsity of the defamatory statement, and five, special damages or per se actionability. What is this footnotes? Drake contends that the lawsuit is not about the artists who created Not Like Us. Not, oh my God. Drake contends that the lawsuit is not about the artists who created Not Like Us. Nonsense. Nonsense. As discussed herein, through this lawsuit, it's baseless against any target. It is plainly about Lamar's lyrics. Drake's repeated insistence to the contrary does not make it so. Instead, it betrays his recognition that his true battle was and is with Lamar. They said nonsense. Oh my God. Whereas here, the plaintiff is a public figure. He must prove that the allegedly defamatory statement was made with actual malice, that is, made with knowledge of its falsity or with reckless disregard of whether it was false. The alleged defamatory material is non-actionable opinion and rhetorical hyperbole. To be defamatory, a publication must convey fact, not opinion, or rhetorical hyperbole. Expressions of opinion as opposed to association of the fact are deemed privileged, and no matter how offensive, cannot be the subject of action for defamation. Whether a statement is fact or opinion is a question of the law for the court. What else? More precedents that they're using. Hold on. Uh, They use the recent case of Rappaport versus Barstool Sports is particularly instructive. I guess Michael Rappaport and Barstool were beefing. And they accused him of having herpes and abusing his ex-girlfriend, including several statements in a 6-minute diss track. They put out a diss track? I know they put out a diss track, wrapped a constant stream of insults and slurs about Rappaport against a backdrop of unflattering video clips and images. I had no idea that happened. They said the burden rests with the plaintiff to establish that in the context of the entire communication, a disputed statement is not protected opinion. That's crazy. Uh, hmm. Exaggerated imagery in the music video reinforces that Not Like Us is not intended to reflect factual analysis. For example, the video opens with Lamar whispering to a clown that he sees dead people, a nod to the film The Sixth Sense, implying hyperbolically that Drake has been defeated in the rap battle. The video also shows Lamar beating an owl pinata with the disclaimer no OB-holes were harmed during the making of this video, and staring down an owl in a cage. The imagery reinforced the non-factual nature of Not Like Us. Indeed, no reasonable listener will require a disclaimer that the pinata is not literally Drake and his crew. The imagery is basically a satire, all of which signals to the audience that the video does not convey several factual analysis. Likewise, the album image of Drake Toronto's house is obviously doctored. Um, Again, no reasonable viewer will believe that the image of Drake Toronto's mansion with 13 sex offender markers is real. I don't know. I might believe it. I might believe it. I might believe it. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Hold on. And shout out to the cousin Jay talked to him. So they basically say, you need facts to take us out. Fairy tales won't do it. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. Using that nigga own words against him. Shout out to the cousin for the donation. Appreciate it. Moreover, assessments of the broader context makes clear that Not Like Us relates to well-known controversies that Drake himself acknowledged and perpetuated. Considering the overall context in which the statements were made, a reasonable listener would not have believed that the alleged statements were conveying facts about the plaintiff rather than opinion, because the statements were based on facts that were widely reported by the Western New York media outlets and were known to the listeners. UMG said, Not Like Us, not the first time we heard that you a freaky ass frog. Drake, we've heard that before. It's not the first time, so why are you acting brand new? So brand new to the fact that you even mentioned it in Tailor Made Freestyle. Talk about you liking young girls, that's a gift for me. You knew the things that people were saying about you. You know that they were calling you a freaky ass frog. You know that. So why are you pretending and acting like Kendrick Lamar made this stuff up? Like no one ever heard of it before. Drake, please. They said statements were based on the facts that were widely reported by Western New York media outlets and were known to the listeners. They said, this you. This what you do. This what you do. Statements that the plaintiff was a criminal engaged in criminal conduct, not actionable, where listeners were familiar with the issues in dispute and with the respective sides' position. Facts and criticism concerning Drake's relationships with minors predated Not Like Us and have been widely reported. One more time, cousins. One more time. Facts and criticisms concerning Drake's relationship with minors predate Not Like Us and have been widely reported. Noting that Lamar is Aubrey, why did you do this? What? Like, you have nobody in your corner that sat you down and said, bro, I don't think you want to do this. You opening yourself up to a lot of questionable history. Like, does he not understand the simple fact of the matter is that the narrative about you being a freaky frog stuck so bad because there's a history there. People have been saying this for a long time. You could go on Twitter and find tweets from years ago talking about you having a questionable past. There's so many articles. So many articles. Hold on, let me see. I we talked about this the other day on stream, I think. But there's so many articles and screenshots of you. People wrote articles about you. Hold on. It's like you don't know your own history. It's like you live in a bubble. Like you're just so in denial. The thing is, you thought you could 8 mile yourself and you thought you can get ahead of it and that people just, might not care. But no, people care. People care. People definitely care. And then you open it up to people who never even heard it before. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Here's a whole thread of different articles that were written about you. And it only took me 30 seconds to find these and screenshot them. The long part of doing this was me cropping the pictures. That took the longest. All I had to do was type in Drake teenager, Drake minor, Drake 17-year-old, and it all popped up. Like, let's look at these dates. April 9th, 2017, January 15th, 2019, September 14th, 2018, January 5th, 2019, August 6th, 2019, 2016, 2020, 2019 again. And I tweeted this on March 3rd. UMG, did I ghostwrite this for y'all? Did I ghostwrite this portion? Because I feel like I ghostwrote this a portion. Because I said pretending the allegations of Drake messing with young girls started with Kendrick Lamar is a choice. Funny how y'all use Google for everything else but looking up the many articles that were written about him and his alleged deviances years ago. So people have been talking about this for a long time. This ain't new. This ain't new. This ain't new at all. What else? Rumors and speculation around his misbehavior around minors. And that Millie Bobby Brown is one of the things that most people are aware of when it comes to Drake and the rumors around him. She talked about texting with Drake when she was, a minor. They are petty. They are petty. She talked about texting with Drake when she was, a minor. That is hilarious. Notably, Drake himself called on Lamar to invoke these allegations in tailor-made freestyle released before Not Like Us, in which he had Tupac's AI-generated voice rap that Lamar should talk about liking young girls. In The Heart Part 6, Drake also affirmed that he understood Lamar's statement in Not Like Us to refer to the Millie Bobby Brown controversy, stating, "This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. And only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice at no teenager." Clearly, Drake himself understands that Lamar's lyrics refer solely to well-known issues. Taken together, with the fact that Not Like Us was released in the context of a combative and vitriolic rap diss battle, it would be obvious to even the most casual observer that Not Like Us is not an accurate factual assessment offered by a disinterested observer. In some, the tone and broader context in which Not Like Us was released makes plain that the recording, video, and album cover convey what? That don't make sense. In some, the tone and broader context in which they're talking about how it's not factual. It's basically satire. Um, Drake cannot allege that UMG acted with actual malice. Drake's defamation claim fails for the independent reason that, as a matter of law, he cannot allege that UMG acted with actual malice. A public figure can only prevail on a defamation claim where clear and convincing evidence proves that a false and defamatory statement was published with actual malice. That is with the deliberate or reckless falsification. Um, they saying Drake, you don't got the proof. You just don't got the facts. You're fucked, basically. You're fucked. To survive a motion to dismiss a defamation plaintiff must allege specific facts that plausibly evidence actual malice in a clear and convincing manner. La, 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 la. Courts recognize that in certain circumstances, such as works of fiction, parody, and satire, the actual malice inquiry must focus on what the publisher subjectively intended to convey. I'm still crying at them saying, nigga, look at the history. They basically said, look at your history. Niggas been calling you a freaky frog since 2016. Niggas been calling you a freaky frog when they found out you was 30 plus and you texting a 14-year-old white girl about boys and telling her you missed her. What footnote? Which number? Which one? Oh, I think this is it. Uh, news articles covering video. News articles covering video of an adult Drake kissing and Aubrey. Aubrey. Oh, Aubrey. I don't think you wanted to do this. I don't think you wanted to do this. News articles covering video of an adult Drake kissing and fondling a 17-year-old at a concert. How old are you? 17. Oh my God, why you so thick? That's what he said. That's what he said. He asked that baby, oh my God, why are you so thick? Your breast against my chest, or whatever the fuck he said. Disgusting. Disgusting. News article covering criticism of an adult Drake's friendship with Millie Bobby Brown when the latter was 14. It also has been widely reported that OVO member Baka Nice was arrested in 2014 on human trafficking and assault charges and convicted for assault in 2015. Lamar references this history in Not Like Us. Aubrey, you done fucked around and found out. You done fucked around and found out. Didn't you? Crazy. What footnote number was that? 9. This is crazy, y'all. Kiki, Luna, Gemini, Moni admitted, cousin, you helped UMG with drafting this document, didn't you? I kind of felt like I did. Because I done said a lot of this shit on here. But then again, a lot of this is just plain old common sense. Y'all even know this stuff. Y'all know this stuff is just plain old common sense. Oh my God. It's just plain old common sense. The dumbest person can see what the fuck is going on. This is not rocket science. You done fucked up, Drake. There is no basis for a claim that any person at UMG had the subjective intent to publish false factual statements about Drake. UMG released a rap diss track conveying fiery rhetoric and insults, not factual assessments, much less false one. UMG engaged in the same conduct when it distributed Drake's Family Matters, in which Drake rapped that Lamar engages in domestic abuse and is not the father of his son, much like a parody and satire. Hyperbole, exaggerations, and insults are endemic in rap, particularly in diss tracks. Rappers know that their lyrics are exaggerated and non factual. That is part of the craft. Wink. The actual malice question is therefore what UMG intended to convey, and Drake has not alleged any specific facts plausibly evidencing in a clear and convincing manner that anyone at UMG intended to convey or indeed believe that the public would understand, not like us, as conveying anything other than what it is, a diss track, an incendiary diss track. Drake fails to state a claim for harassment in the second degree. Drake further asserts a criminal claim for harassment in the second degree on theory that Kendrick Lamar issued a call to violence against Drake and Not Like Us with threats of violence, and that the song thus amounts to incitement. Keep in mind, y'all, this is the person who said he would slit Kendrick Lamar's throat. Kendrick is inciting violence, but he's the one who said he was stuffing bullets in the chamber, who said he knew he always had to smoke somebody, who said that, oh, don't you West Coast niggas like to run fades? That's what he said. You had the gunshots going off in the background, but Kendrick Lamar, remember, he released his song first. He released his songs first. First, there is no private right of action, where a penal statute does not expressly confer a private right of action on individuals pursuing civil relief. Recovery under such statute may be had only if a private right of action may fairly be implied. Hold on. Oh. Drake has made obviously non-factual claims about himself and his own music, including that he has connections to organized crimes and has been involved in mob hits. I I fuck with the mob. I got ties, a lot of ties. Knock you off to pay their ties. Do do do. What? They say, Your Honor, he's a bitch. He's not. He don't. He not like that. Drake is not connected to the mob. He don't know nobody in the mob. He's a bitch. How you claiming you mob ties, but you scared of a little wop wop wop? You scared of a little wop wop wop, but you do and bow 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 and stuffing shells, bullets in a gun. Which one is it? Which one? What is the truth, Aubrey? Is you mob ties or is you not? Is you mob ties or is you not? If you haven't already, cousins, please smash the like button for me. Um, Share the video. Also, shout out to the cousins who sent in donations. Really appreciate it. Also, shout out to the cousins in here chilling with me as we read this. We already on page number 26 out of 32. So we getting through this. We getting through this. And I also think UMG responded as well. So we're gonna read that. So yeah. Again, smash that like button for me if you haven't already. What else we got? As with other criminal statutes, the fact that second-degree harassment is included in the penal law, giving police officers the ability to enforce its provisions, means a private right of action. We don't care about that. More presidents. Even if the statute did have a private right of action, the harassment claim would fail. The statute requires that UMG act with intent to harass, annoy, or alarm Drake. But at most, Drake merely asserts an intent to devalue Drake's music and brand in order to gain leverage in negotiations, which is not an intent to harass Drake. Remember, they made it clear they are in the middle of negotiations with Drake. He's been with UMG since 2009. He signed a contract in 2022, I think, for 400 million, and then they were currently in the middle of negotiations during this rap battle. He's such a dumbass. Why would you get in the middle of a rap battle while you're negotiating your contract? You should be focusing on your contract. I'll respond to the beef later. And regardless, this allegation is speculative, conclusory, and illogical. Drake does not even attempt to explain how a contract with Drake would be more profitable for UMG if Drake was devalued. After all, any decreased leverage would presumably come from decreased revenue. They said, nigga, you ain't even prove what you mean to us. You're not even explaining how a contract with you would be more profitable for UMG if Drake was devalued. How would that benefit us if we hurt you? How would that benefit us? How would allowing us pushing for people to know that you're a freaky ass frog and then people don't mess with you and then us get into a contract with you and then you can't make any sales? How does that help us? That's not logical. That's not smart, Aubrey. That does not make sense, Aubrey. The better you are, the better we are. The more money you make, the more money I make because you pay that shit back that I gave you. What the fuck am I gonna do if you can't even chart? If you can't sell out a concert in Australia as supposedly one of the biggest artists in the world? That's stupid. That doesn't make sense. And if you think you being devalued will make me more of a profit, prove it. You didn't even prove it. UMG said prove it. Like you used on the Heart Part 6. What was that? What sample was that? Is it Aretha Franklin, the sample? Prove it. Prove it. Then you use that sample. Prove it, nigga. Chop, chop, chop. Exactly, Charlotte. Exactly, Charlotte. Now let me see you prove it. You ain't proved nothing, UMG said. Moreover, Drake's allegations are contradicted by his allegations that UMG had the opposite incentive with respect to re signing Lamar. Furthermore, Butter does not prescribe pure speech, which I need to read out loud. Not even if Drake had surmount these obstacles, his claim would still fail because he cannot meet the constitutional test for incitement in any event. Under the First Amendment, incitement can be prescribed only where the speech is directed to inciting or producing imminent lawless action is likely to incite or produce such action. There are two requirements. The speech must be both intended to produce and likely to produce imminent disorder. Neither is satisfied. First, even accepting Drake's nonsensical theory that UMG wanted to devalue his brand, Drake never alleges that UMG specifically intended to cause violence against him, and any such allegation would be utterly implausible. Second, the lyrics to Not Like Us are not likely to incite or produce imminent lawless action or even qualify as speech which alarms or seriously annoys. It is a rap diss track. Drake attempts to contort violent metaphors in the lyrics into incitement, like the sound of someone being beaten up. The recording repeats, "Wop wop wop." Then says Lamar, "That fuck 'em up." But as explained above, hyperbolic and metaphorical language is par for the course in diss tracks. Indeed, Drake's own diss track employed imagery at least as violent, such as gunshot sounds and lyrics like you're dead, there's nowhere to hide, I'll slit your throat with a razor, yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber, your ass in extreme danger." In short, as with his defamation claim, Drake seeks to chill a form of artistic expression that he himself has embraced. Courts have rejected far stronger claims of imminent lawless action than rap diss track lyrics. Oh my God, Drake. Um, Statement that if we catch any of you going in any of them racist stores, oh, that's a precedent of a previous case. Finally, Drake fails to allege because he cannot that UMG acted with no legitimate purpose in publishing and promoting Not Like Us. The phrase "no legitimate purpose" means the absence of a reason or justification to engage someone other than hound, frighten, intimidate, or threaten. Here, Drake expressly alleges that UMG motivates with respect to Not Like Us were financial. Seemingly recognizes this deficiency, Drake alleges that while its initial motive was financial, UMG lost any legitimate purpose to continue its course of conduct in the face of Drake's public and private denials. They said this nigga is in denial. Uh, Drake's denial about the song have nothing to do with whether UMG motivations were solely to hound, frighten, and intimidate or threaten, which by Drake's own admissions they were not. More of Drake failing to state claims. You send all these documents over, but you ain't providing no examples. Uh, uh, what else? The centerpiece of this claim was the utterly false assertion that UMG used bots to stream Not Like Us. Let's get into this payola talk. Let's talk payola, right? According to Drake, UMG botted Not Like Us. Not Like Us is only successful because UMG botted it. Excuse the fact that we were all glued to our phones, glued to our computers, glued to our TVs, anticipating who's going to respond next. What is this person going to say next? What is Kendrick going to say next? What is Drake going to say next? Forget all of that happened. Forget social media was ablaze. Forget the fact that we had so many different people who didn't even listen to hip hop. They were tuned into it. No, it's UMG who botted it. Fuck all the YouTubers who reacted to it, who got millions of views from it. Forget all of that. Forget the fact that Not Like Us was released, I think maybe in the middle of the week. And by Saturday, it was in the clubs. That night, it was in the clubs. Forget all that. The centerpiece of this claim was utterly false assertion that UMG used bots to stream Not Like Us. Drake based this theory on the claim that an anonymous individual alleged on a Twitch stream that Kendrick Lamar's label, i.e. Interscope, paid him via third parties who use bots to achieve 30 million streams on Spotify in the initial days following Not Like Us's release. Mind you, y'all, this was a teenager that was having this conversation with academics. That's where they got this from. So Drake is basing his botting facts on a conversation academics had with a teenager who was showing screenshots of LLCs that turned out to be non-existent. Yeah, it did release on a Saturday. Yeah, it definitely released on a Saturday. So dude is getting his information from a teenager. From a teenager who claims they were so scared. But this claim is then directly refuted by the very source that Drake cites in the Twitch stream. The anonymous speaker, already a dubious source, claims that he was hired by Anthony, who is Kendrick Lamar's manager. UMG Interscope are never accused. Good point. Very good point. The person on the stream that was sitting with academics said it was Anthony who personally hit him up, not UMG, not Interscope. He didn't hit them up representing either or. He hit them up just representing himself as Kendrick's manager, allegedly. They directly paid this person, allegedly. UMG Interscope are never accused. Critically, after UMG notified Drake's counsel of the falsity of Drake's allegation via a Rule 11 letter and accompanying Rule letter motion, Drake conceded the falsity and agreed to withdraw and correct the meritless allegation. See Declaration of Roland A. Despite the concession, Drake has refused to actually amend the complaint to withdraw. So they have it down here, the link to the YouTube video. And UMG said, to be clear, UMG disputes the contention that anyone paid for or otherwise used bots to inflate streams of Not Like Us, as there is no evidence of any such stream manipulation, and the record evidence filed in a separate legal proceeding that Drake initiated against UMG but then abandoned earlier this year is to the contrary. But the specific claim that someone affiliated with UMG did so is entirely unsupported by the very source Drake cited. They said, nigga, get your story straight. You ain't even got your story right. Which one is it? Did niggas pay did Kendrick's manager pay some random ass teenager, or did UMG do it? Who did it? UMG hit you up and say, fix that. Because that's not the truth. And you said, cool, UMG, you right. I'm change it. I'm gonna change it. And then you drop the claim for bots or whatever it is versus iHeartMedia. but you still hanging on to this defamation claim. You want to get a win somewhere so bad. So fucking bad. Hold on. Despite the concession, Drake has refused to actually amend the complaint to withdraw the admittedly false allegation until after UMG files this motion to dismiss. What is left of the claim after subtracting the bogus stream manipulation theory is equally spurious. As an initial matter, all of the remaining allegations are made on information and belief without stating the basis thereof. They say, nigga, this is make believe. You making this up as you go. This is opinions all in your head. None of this is actual factual information. And we want the facts. Facts only. What else? More payola talk. Let's see. But his complaint alleges only that UMG marketed Not Like Us as a chart topping on its website for licensing on television and in film. Statements aimed at the television and film industry concerning licensing rather than consumers are not consumer-oriented conduct. So you worried about the fact that it's being shown on TV. You're worried about the fact that inside the NBA and NBA on TNT keeps running that damn show, that damn song every time they go to commercial break. You mad at the fact that the NFL is using it in its promotion for the Super Bowl. You worried about TV. Worry about family matters. Worry about push-ups. Why are you worried about what the fuck Kendrick Lamar got going on? Mind your business. That's your problem now. You don't focus on yourself. You don't pay attention to yourself. You worried about what everybody else got going on, nigga. So another example that used third, Drake's allegations of injury and causations are lacking. Drake's theory that every time the recording was played, Drake lost the opportunity for one of his songs to be played. Do you know how narcissistic you have to be to say some shit like that? Do you know how much of a narcissist you have to be to say that? Every time Not Like Us was played, I lost the opportunity for one of my songs to be played. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know how self-centered you are? But it makes sense because of the fact that before all of this even blew up, UMG made it clear he sent several letters. They had several requests for meetings where he tried to demand UMG remove Kendrick Lamar's songs, but keep his songs up. So again, like I repeatedly said, he wanted it to where he can say whatever it is that he wants to say about Kendrick Lamar. He can accuse Kendrick Lamar of being abusive. He could accuse Kendrick Lamar of being a fake activist, not doing anything for his community, his kids not being his. He can accuse Kendrick of all of that. But he demanded UMG put a muzzle on Kendrick. Kendrick was he didn't want Kendrick to be able to say anything. He wanted UMG to pull every single song. He requested that UMG remove Not Like Us from DSPs, from every single DSP possible. He requested that UMG even remove the music video from YouTube. A true narcissist. You get to punch me in my face repeatedly and I can't hit you back. I'm supposed to just sit there with my hands tied behind my back as you continue to punch me in my mouth? That's what you wanted UMG to do. And you know what? And the reason you wanted UMG to do that is because you got away with it before. He got away with it before with Meek Mill. When Meek Mill, after the battle, when he was trying to put out music, they were restricting Meek Mill from putting out music. You got UMG to do that, allegedly. Every time you got Pusha T, you got Story of Adadon took it down. You got that removed. And then every time Pusha T wanted to do a feature with somebody, oh, we can't approve the votes to be released. You got away with it with Meek. You got away with it with Pusha, where they were both muzzled and you were able to just say whatever the fuck you want. You were still able to take your disses. You were still able to sit up in interviews with LeBron James and talk about, I study battle rap for a living. No, the fuck you don't. You were able to get away with that, and you thought they were going to do the same thing. Nigga, this is Kendrick fucking Lamar. You like to pretend you don't know who Kendrick Lamar is. You like to pretend he was this SoundCloud rapper that you were given a opportunity. You knew who the fuck Kendrick Lamar was. UMG said, no, not this time. We not cleaning it up for you this time. We're not cleaning it up for you this time. This time, you're going to get out there in the street and you're going to scrap. We going big dog for big dog. We not silencing nobody. Not this time. Nope. And you saying that every time the recording was played, Not Like Us, I lost the opportunity for one of my songs to be played. So you wanted you wanted Family Matters to be played over Not Like Us. You didn't want Not Like Us to be played at all. A true fucking narcissist. A true narcissist. Exactly. They said we going big dog for big dog. I don't give a fuck about Pusha T. Pusha T, great artist. Love Pusha T. Love the clips. But nigga, this is Kendrick Lamar. We running it up on both you niggas. Y'all been wanting to do this anyway. Y'all been wanting to tussle anyway. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Pusha T not bringing in the money Kendrick Lamar can bring in. Meek Mill not bringing in the money Kendrick Lamar can bring in. They saw dollar signs. They said, may the best nigga win. May the best nigga win. Either way, I'm winning off both you niggas. I might win a little bit more off of you, Drake, because I only got a licensing deal with Kendrick. That nigga move and goes as he please. That's another reason Aubrey is upset. Because he's in a shitty deal. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar can do what the fuck he wants to do. Kendrick Lamar can just come out of nowhere on November 22nd and just say, here, I got a new album, upload it. With nobody knowing. Kendrick Lamar can do that. You can't. And you also jealous of the fact that you can't do that. That's another thing. Because they revealed how you was talking about his contract. Oh, Kendrick got this. Kendrick got that. You mad. But either way, UMG is going to eat. The big JEW Lucian, oh, he's going to eat either way. But yeah, y'all, this is Aubrey. Drake allegations of injury and causation are lacking. Drake's theory that every time the recording was played, Drake lost the opportunity for one of his songs to be played. Your fans don't even play your song. It's wildly speculative, incognizable. Just such a narcissist. Nor does Drake allege that any lost radio opportunities were the result of any supposed UMG misstatements about the song's popularity, which means that he does not allege an injury that is a result of the deception at issue. For all these reasons, Drake's claims fail. Conclusion. For all of the foregoing reasons, plaintiff's complaint should be dismissed with prejudice. Very clear. Dismissed with prejudice. I don't want to hear this shit again. Basically. Dated March 17, 2025. And then they have the names counsel for defendant UMG recordings. So, y'all, those are the documents. We got through them. And as we expected, UMG said everything that we expected. The only thing I kind of wish is that they dove more into how he's used UMG to go at other artists more. They kind of they said a little bit about it, but I think if it goes to trial, they'll go more in depth with that. And low key, y'all, I hope this goes to trial. I want them to crack his fucking muffin. I tweeted that earlier. I would love for this to go to trial. I want them to expose him so bad. And I'm talking about the aspect of him saying the accusations and not like us is not true. UMG said, bro, these claims have been around for a long time. Imagine them pulling that video up in the courtroom of him kissing that 17-year-old on stage. Imagine them playing the lyrics or playing the song. They would play the songs and then they would read the lyrics. Drake is just foolish. He's just so foolish. Like Drake really doesn't understand battle rap in the genre. And it's so obvious because, and I hate when I hear people say, oh, Drake's a battle rapper. Drake knows battle rap. No, the fuck he doesn't. His actions prove that he does not. And you think just because you see him show up to battle rap events, that means that he knows and he loves the art form of battle rap? No, he showed up because he was partnering and he was getting a payday. And he was shopping. He was shopping for a new pen. He was shopping for a new body to put in a sweatshop because he soon enough he's gonna be kicking Party to the curb. He gave Party a collaboration that stunk and that's gone nowhere. Only the songs that he's featured on are doing decent. Like this nigga is not a battle rapper. He does not understand the concept of battle rap. Angie Martinez had to school him on Control. He does not understand it because he's an actor. He's been playing the role of his life for the last 15, almost 20 years. He's a cosplayer. He needs an Oscar. He needs an Oscar. And then, y'all, so we finished with the documents. Hold on. Hold on. UMG responded. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger now. Shout out to Hip Hop All Day. I got them blocked, but shout out to them. Drake's legal team has responded to UMG's earlier filing of a motion to dismiss the lawsuit against them. UMG wants, this is a statement that they released. UMG wants to pretend that this is about a rap battle in order to distract its shareholders, artists, and the public from a simple truth. A greedy company is finally being held responsible for profiting from dangerous misinformation that has already resulted in multiple acts of violence. This motion is a desperate ploy by UMG to avoid accountability, but we have every confidence that this case will proceed and continue to uncover UMG's long history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of artists. Ciao. Are they dumb? Are they dumb? They gotta be slow. I'm gonna read y'all the tweet that I sent earlier that when I saw this. I said Drake and his lawyers are attempting to erase the battle as if it never happened. The deleting of the songs from his social media, he deleted them from his Instagram. He deleted it from I don't know if he deleted it from DSP's. And his original filing makes it seem as if Kendrick Lamar just walked up to him and punched him in the face for no reason. We got Euphoria and Not Like Us, the only songs they mentioned in the lawsuit, because they were responses to Push Ups and Taylor Made. Two songs that were made in response to Like That, which was a response to First Person Shooter. Mind you, in Push Ups and Taylor Made and social media posts, y'all know he was all over social media. All over social media. Popping it, popping it. He demanded a response, using his biggest dick eater academics to promote a countdown, saying Kendrick had nothing to drop. Why aren't you in the booth? You can't erase the battle. The battle and a decade of shots are why we are here in the first place. Like, I feel like Drake and his lawyers have literally been just gaslighting us this whole time. Like, they've been gaslighting us this whole time. As if we weren't there, as if we didn't live through the battle, y'all. Like, bro, we were there. A lot of us have the shit recorded. A lot of us have our responses recorded as reactions. You can't erase it. You claim this is not about Kendrick. This is not about a rap battle. So why are you using his song lyrics? You're using the lyrics created by Kendrick. You're using Not Like Us. Why are you breaking down the music video in your lawsuit, which is also directed by Kendrick Lamar and Dave Ray? Why are you saying what Kendrick Lamar said he would do to you? Why you keep using the word violence, incite, if it's not about Kendrick? Why are you citing the Super Bowl that Kendrick Lamar performed in? Why did you bring up the streamers who reacted to Not Like Us into it? All of this is about Kendrick Lamar and the fact that you got your ass whooped. That's what all of this is about. You got your feet whooped and you can't understand why UMG didn't protect you. And then they keep claiming UMG has a long history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of its artists. What violence? What the fuck are you talking about? What do you know that we don't know, Aubrey? Tell us, tell the class. We all want to know. UMG has a long history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of artists. But the boy wanted more money from UMG. Why would you want to take money, more money, from a record label that you say engages in endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of your artists? You wanted more money, so you asked for a negotiation. Make it make sense. That's what all this is about. This is about that contract. And the fact that UMG won't come up with no more money for you. UMG say you don't do the numbers that you used to do. You are not God's plan Aubrey. You are not Tootsie Slide Aubrey anymore. You ain't went number one in a long time, Aubrey. Your work history in the last 2 years been looking funny in the light. It's not hitting the way that it used to hit. Yeah, imagine doing so bad at your job, right? And when it comes time for what is it, performance appraisals, performance reviews time, and you ask for more money. Imagine fucking up at work so much, not performing, not meeting your metrics, not meeting your goals, and you still have the audacity to ask for more money. That's what you did, Drake. That's what you did. History of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of artists. But then you turn around and ask the big JEW for a new contract. Y'all, they say he wanted $600 million. $600 million. 600 big ones. You asked for 600 big ones. They taking advantage of artists, but UMG made sure to have you as the face of every single Spotify playlist and Apple Music playlist. They propped you up and put the other artists on the back burner. They said fuck the other artists and they propped you up. There wasn't a playlist that existed that you were not on. You got allegedly 400 million in 2022, and your fans love throwing that in people's face. You're the big $400 million man. You can walk into UMG, turn all the lights off, walk back out of UMG, walk back in and turn all the lights on. You did what you wanted. You rapped that you and Lucien was like Kobe and Shaq. Didn't you say that? You said that. You said UMG let you do what you want to do. And now when it's time to renegotiate, you want an additional 200 and UMG said fuck out of here, little nigga. You not worth 600 million. You not worth a penny with a hole in it at this point. That button was pushed for you every single time. And now all of a sudden you want to talk about UMG has a history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of their artists. You are so in denial. You are so in denial about who you are and what you do. You are crazy. A true narcissist. I can't. I can't at all. It's low-key pathetic. It really is. They number one beneficiary. You look up UMG's beneficiaries on their bank accounts, probably. Aubrey Drake Graham is there. He right there. Daily Llama 5, same move. Go distribute it like K Dot or full indie Drake move. Whatever this is. UMG not letting him go. Baby, you gonna have to die. And even when you die, I'm still not letting you go. He got to pay that money back if he want to get gone. That 400 M's, we want that back. And then we'll let you go. Until then, get comfortable, little nigga. Get in that booth, little nigga. Go on tour, little nigga. I know your stomach hurt. I know you looking sad in the face right now. Your face drooping a little bit, you know. They caught you without a filter. But you ain't going nowhere. They ain't coming up off your ass until you pay them back that 400 million. So you either gonna get in the booth, you gonna go on tour, you gonna sell it. If you gotta sell it, you better sell it good. But we not coming up off you. So ain't no gold distribution deal. Ain't no licensing deal. You can go full indie when we say you can, after you paid your debt to society, after you paid your debt to UMG. The big JEW want his money, and he ain't playing. He ain't playing. And they said, by the way, those collab albums don't count. You thought it was cool flexing out 400 million. You signed a slave contract. You signed a slave contract. You know what you should have did, Aubrey? You should have listened to Pepper Butterfly. You should have listened to Pepper Butterfly. Lucy gonna make you feel good, baby. Lucy gonna get you what you want, baby. You're a little conflicted right now. But the tax man is coming. Oh my God. 444 album. Jay-Z warned him on the 444 album as well. What he say? Niggas would rather diss me than to stand next to me. Now look at you. Now look at you. Jay-Z whacked his ass too on 444. These niggas be stupid. Exactly. Now, baby, when I get you. Oh my God. Because, baby, I want you. Oh my God. Lucy, you know worries. Lucy got a million stories about these rappers that I came after when they was boring. Come on. He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening. He was in that interview with Elliot Wilson telling me something. Oh, now it's time to show and prove. You got to make more than one album. Let's see if he can be consistent. He followed up with an album you should have listened to. To Pimp a Butterfly is basically your story, so to speak. He talks about rappers like you getting fucked. Thinking, oh, you got that mansion. You got that 40 acres and a mule. You got that big $400 million check. Lucy taking care of you. You and Lucy are like Shaq and Phil, or Kobe and Shaq. Lucy making you feel good. Now Lucy ain't coming up off your dumb ass. Look at you. You're fucked. And now you want to do everything but blame it on what's the truth. And the truth of the matter is, you're upset about that contract. And you're trying to pretend this isn't about Kendrick Lamar. But we know your ego is bruised and it's hurt. Somebody teach that nigga how to squabble. Somebody teach that nigga how to squabble. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. When is the court ruling on this? Because I have no idea, cousin. But when I find out, I'll definitely let y'all know. For sure. I think he lost a few brain cells along with the hair follicles that's missing out the top of his head. I don't Drake need a break, but he can't even take a break. He can't even take a break. What a fool. My cousins, that's all I got for tonight. We got through this. We on here 2 hours and some change. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I told myself I'm gonna try to go every day this week, but I'll be lying. So don't hold me to it. Thank you everybody who smashed that like button and supported the stream tonight. I really appreciate it. Love y'all down. Shout out to all the comments, all the cousins in the comments, helping me get through this. Also, shout out to the cousins who sent in a donation. I really appreciate it. As always, y'all be safe. Smash the like button. Join the Discord if you're not in there. And I'll catch y'all in my next video. Later.